is really bad. This is really, really bad.
वो बटर नाइफ है
हाँ?
वो बटर नाइफ है
Two luxury cruises, two picture perfect holidays, two stories unraveling the messy and flawed lives of the ultra rich. A celebrity model couple who finds themselves on a luxury yacht with billionaires, influencers, and a power hungry elites, until a disaster flips the power dynamic and exposes the absurd and fragile nature of class and control. Another is the story of wealthy Indian family on a Mediterranean cruise, celebrating an anniversary while privately falling apart, revealing the generational shifts, gender expectations, and the price of keeping up appearances. But beneath the champagne and sunshine, both Triangle of Sadness and Dil Dhadakne Do are dramatic commentaries on class, relationships, and emotional bankruptcy. Both films sail through glamour and dysfunction. But what happens when you strip away the luxury? Let's find out. Welcome back to Cine Vichar, where we deep dive into cinema's chaos, beauty, and irony, one frame at a time. Both films use the cruise as a stage, a place that floats between reality and illusion, a space that becomes a floating metaphor. It's isolated from the world, confined, and yet a perfect theater for human behavior. In Triangle of Sadness, a glamorous yacht housing the ultra-rich, till it quite literally sinks into the chaos. The chaos is loud, dark, and absurd. The rich are literally puking their privilege. In Dil Dhadakne Do, it's family celebration on the surface, but inside, relationships are imploding. The chaos is quieter, wrapped in pastel aesthetics and family melodrama. Both cruises are sinking, metaphorically and well, literally. Even in aesthetics, the films talk. Both films use humor to show how rotten the privileged world is. A satire with not loud punchlines, but with quiet absurdity, exaggerated behaviors, and unspoken discomfort. In Triangle of Sadness, it's raw, jarring cuts, long pauses, and grotesque imagery. It assaults you. Class collapses when survival becomes the game, and the working class takes over. It is satire turned up to 100. It goes full absurdist. It is sharp, brutal, dark, and it exaggerates power, money, and even bodily functions to reflect the societal decay. In Dil Dhadakne Do, it is quite lighter and polished. Vibrant visuals, stylish costumes, synchronized dance numbers, but the editing often lingers on silent stares, cracks in the smiles, and it hides its societal commentary and drama with comedy, questioning the norms of Indian families, love, and success. The class doesn't collapse, but it shakes. Relationships break. Truth explodes at the dinner tables. It is gentler, filmy, but the emotional stakes hit just as hard. In both films, everything is about appearances, perception over reality. Both films are obsessed with appearances, and so are the characters. In Triangle of Sadness, the rich hold on to their egos even when stranded. A model couple argues over not about love, but about who pays the bill. It's a mockery of a modern relationship dynamics. It's a literal. Beauty is currency and image is survival. Carl is hired for his abs, Yaya for her Instagram, but even they don't know who they really are beyond their filters. In Dil Dhadakne Do, the Mehra family is picture perfect on the outside but hollow within. Affairs, disappointments, and secrets all brush under the designer carpets. Rich, respected, and powerful, but behind the matching outfits and stage smile. It's a family rotting in silence with broken marriages, suppressed dreams, and children craving freedom. Both films expose how people suffer just to maintain an image, how they fear society more than they fear the loneliness. As the stories unfold, control slips. The carefully built lives begins to crack. In Dil Dhadakne Do, the cruise becomes the boiling pot, where everybody's secrets erupts, infidelity, debt, and dissatisfaction. In Triangle of Sadness, the chaos is wild, literally vomit, shipwreck, and social collapse. Both films turns into social experiments. The rules of class, family, and control starts to disintegrate, and what's left behind is raw truth. Ugly, funny, tragic, and human. Both films descend into chaos. One mocks the West, one questions the Indian elite. But both remind us that no matter how expensive the deck chairs are, people carry their pain, trauma, and longing for freedom with them, even on the luxury cruises. Triangle of Sadness crashes, literally and figuratively. A power reversal takes place, and the ones who once ruled are now begging for survival, and it ends in ambiguity. It asks, what really changes when the system resets? Does survival make us better or just more dangerous? Dil Dhadakne Do doesn't go apocalyptic, but it does brings emotional explosions. Truths are confronted, love is confessed, and the facade finally cracks. Rebellion, liberation, and a hopeful escape. It says you can break free from the system only if you're brave enough to jump off the boat. If this video made you see your favorite cruise drama in a whole new light, like, share, and subscribe to Cinevichar for more film dissections. Next time you cruise through a film, look beneath the surface.